Hello everyone and welcome to my channel. Today I have for you a video that a few of you requested, and this one is all about accessories. If you haven't seen my jewelry collection video, my handbag collection video, my shoe collection video, they're all up on my channel, so I will link them all on the screen now so that you can go and have a look at all my accessories. But today I'm going to do a video about how to style these accessories. I'm going to go through like the top 10 accessories that I think everyone should have and which I get most use out of, and I'm going to tell you how I style them up, what can they be good for, what are they not so good for, and just give you a few ideas of what to do with these. So I hope you enjoyed this video. Thank you again so much for following me on my channel, and without further ado, let's get straight into it. But before that, don't forget to hit the subscribe button if you already haven't. I upload it twice a week and I would love to have you back on the channel. Okay, so we're going to start everything off with jewelry, and I think jewelry just enhances an outfit so much. And you guys always comment on my jewelry pieces and you always kind of say that they're very different to what everybody else shows on YouTube. I'm actually a huge jewelry lover, and I really love kind of real jewelry, but I also really love statement jewelry, and I think it can make such a difference to an outfit. I think if you put too much of it, it looks a bit tacky, so you need to be careful with how much you add. But I also think that accessorizing just kind of makes or breaks an outfit, and I'm pretty neutral when it comes to dressing. I like very neutral colors, I like very classic silhouettes, so I think accessories make all the difference to me. And I definitely follow Olivia Palermo's motto that accessorizing is what, you know, makes something a statement more than the outfit itself. Let's start with earrings, and I think for every jewelry category actually, having a kind of more simple pair and a statement pair is always good if you want to kind of be a minimalist and not go for too many options. So for earrings, for my kind of normal everyday piece that I can wear with absolutely everything, I love these pearl earrings that I'm wearing right now. I actually got these from a jewelry brand in Spain called MAJORICA, but they do sell them online, so I will link all the stuff that I'm talking about below, and if I can't find the exact same piece, I will try to find something that's quite similar. Ideally from the same brand. That's what I always try to do, but I do check the info box below if you want to see more of this stuff. I think a good kind of basic pearl earring, this one has like a little gold rim around it. I really like kind of stud earrings for the daytime. I think they're very useful, very versatile. They go with everything. If you want to go for a very simple look, they do dress it up, but if you want to kind of wear it to go to the office or something where you have to be kind of soberly dressed, they do look very good as well. The other option are these kind of small diamond type stud earrings. These are also a great option. Again, very classic. They go with absolutely everything. You can have them with like a gold trim or a silver trim. I prefer them in kind of silver or white gold if they're going to have a white diamond. But for the pearls, I really like the gold around, and you know that I'm a huge sucker for gold. So yeah, I think these are a really good option, very neutral, and they would go with any outfit. And I think earrings definitely make a difference, and I love pearls, especially for olive skin tones, because I think they bring a lot of luminosity to the face. Staying on the topic of earrings, I think an also really important piece to have are a statement pair of earrings. I have for you these two options today. These ones are like more hoop ones. They're sort of like an oval hoop, and they're not too large. I don't like very, very large hoops. I think those are one of those statement pieces that can go in and out of fashion. So if you're going to invest in something a little bit more expensive, it's better to have something that's kind of a little bit more classic. I really like these. They're very sophisticated. They go with absolutely everything, but they still make a little bit more of a statement. These ones are from ARISTOCRAZY. They are a jewelry brand that does kind of costume jewelry. They're gold plated, but they're not kind of real solid gold, but the quality is really, really good and very long lasting. I think again, these ones are really good. The fact that they're oval makes your face look a little bit more elongated, so they're actually quite flattering. I love these paired with like a blazer and no necklace. If I'm going to be wearing these kind of earrings, I would never actually pair a necklace with it as well. I like the earrings to be the kind of statement on the upper part of the body at least. I styled them up with this houndstooth blazer that I've been loving recently, and they looked so good. They definitely brought a very 90s vibe, and they were definitely a real statement. These hoop earrings, which are a bit longer for my face because I have quite an oval long face, if I'm wearing my hair up and they're going to be very visible, I think they don't really suit me as much because they just make my face look longer than it already is. If you have a more rounded shape for your face, I think these would definitely look amazing with your hair up. But I also think they can look a little bit kind of too sort of rapper girl because they're hoops. So I do prefer them when I have my hair down, and they make a statement but not as much. I think these can definitely dress up an outfit. I love them with like a white sort of crisp shirt. I love them with a blazer. I love them with a jumper, not so much. If something is going to be crew neck, I don't love these as much, but with v-necks or with shirts, I think they look amazing. My other option for statement earrings are these ones from OUTHOUSE. I've spoken about these to death. I love these. These are a pair of stud earrings, but they are a larger stud earring. And I think these are fabulous for people with longer shaped faces. They definitely make your face look a little bit shorter rather than so elongated. So they really balance out our shape. I absolutely love these. Again, the quality of OUTHOUSE jewelry is amazing. These ones are in a rose gold, and then they have this sort of mother of pearl inside here that really brings a lot of luminosity to the face. Because they're rounded, they sort of really balance out, but they still definitely make a statement. And I love these kind of rounded stud earrings for when you're having your hair up. These ones I think again look much better if you're not putting a necklace. I think it can look too busy on the top half of your body if you have a necklace and statement earrings, but they do look really great when you don't have anything else. I love these with kind of boat necks. I love them with blazers, with jackets, with anything really. They look really good, and I love them with polo necks. I think with something high, these earrings as well as the other ones, like a statement earring with a high neck, definitely puts a lot of emphasis on that area of your face, and they look really flattering. Moving on to necklaces now. Like I said, if I'm wearing a statement earring, I prefer to not go for a necklace, but if I'm wearing sort of dainty earrings like this, I think a necklace, which is quite dainty as well, can look really nice. For dainty necklaces, I love these ones from ACCESORIZE. I think they've come up with a beautiful range. It's called the Z range for ACCESORIZE, and they've got really beautiful kind of dainty pieces with very sort of thin chains. This one has a little spike on it, but they have ones with like coins or little circles. Monica Vinader's does some really stunning ones as well, and I know like Astrid and Miu and stuff do a lot of them. You can layer them up or you can wear them as single pieces. I prefer them as single pieces because my shoulders are not very broad. I don't like to add too much length here because I think it makes me look more disproportionate, but otherwise I think they definitely, on some people, they're really flattering, especially if you're quite broad on your shoulders, like layered up. They look really cool, especially with like shirts, or if you're going to be wearing an off-shoulder top, they can look very nice. These pieces, I really like them with crew necks over the top. I think they look really nice, but again with shirts, I think they look super flattering, or even with like a v-neck, they can look very nice, and I think I definitely prefer them with a pair of earrings than without anything on top, because they're very dainty, very fine, and they're not kind of making too much of a statement. If you want to make more of a statement with these, like I said, you can definitely layer them up, and then they look a little bit more prominent, but I really like them as single pieces as well. Moving on to statement necklaces, I have this one from OUTHOUSE that you guys have seen so many times. I absolutely love this piece. I think the stone that it has in the middle is so kind of special. I think it definitely makes a statement, and I love these kind of round neck necklaces. I think they're very flattering on most people. I love them with crew neck jumpers, with crew neck dresses, anything with a round neck. I think this kind of bib style necklace definitely looks very nice. But I also like these under a shirt where you can only kind of see the middle sort of peeping through. Like if I could wear it with this one, if you put it inside and you only have the kind of centerpiece showing through the middle of the shirt, I think that looks really nice. I don't like these with like kind of blazers. I think they look a little bit too much, especially if the blazer has like golden details. I think you need to be careful. Gold is a very nice accessory, brings a lot of light, luminosity, and makes an outfit very glamorous. But if you overdo it, it can end up looking a little bit tacky. So you need to be careful with how much of it you're wearing. But this style of necklace is definitely something I really love. Keeping to this style of necklace, this one is from Carolina Herrera, and this one has like pearls and sort of crystal beads through it, and it's a very beautiful kind of necklace again. This one stays a little bit kind of closer to your neck, but I think it looks absolutely stunning again with round neck pieces. I don't like this one so much with like a shirt or a blazer or anything like that, because it does stay very close to your neck. So I feel with like a v-neck, it sort of creates a bit of a disproportion because this part is very bare and this is very close to your neck. It's almost like a choker, but it is a very flattering, and because the pearls are very close to your face, they bring a lot of luminosity. This one is most definitely a statement piece. I think it could definitely dress up an outfit. It looks amazing, like I said, with like a blouse maybe that's got a round neck, or even with like a dress that has a round neck. I love to pair it with my Carolina Herrera dress. I've got a red one and I think it looks so nice. Definitely makes a huge statement, and because it's a party piece, like something that you would wear when you're dressing up quite a lot, lot. I think it does look quite good with these sort of earrings that sort of match the pearl theme going on. Again, I would pair it, if you are going to pair it with earrings, with something that's kind of quite short, because you don't want anything too long when the necklace is going to be so close to your face. And also when the necklace is going to be such a statement, you want to keep the bit on your ears quite simple. Finally, for statement necklaces, something a little bit longer. I have this piece from Adolfo Dominguez and I love this one. I think it's such a unique piece. It has the serpent here, and then it has, this is in sort of a cloth. It's actually fabric, and it's in like a goldy color and a blue, and I think it looks so stunning, makes it a little bit more different, a little bit more casual as well. This one I love with like v-neck pieces or shirts. I think it looks really nice because it sort of falls in just the right place on your chest. I also love this with like something that's kind of quite covered, but not on a round neck. I prefer it on like a boat neck. I think it balances out you better because it makes this a little bit broader, and so it looks a bit more proportionate with the length on the front. Again, I would pair this with very simple earrings because the necklace is definitely making a statement, and if you're going to wear it in the daytime, you can actually even skip earrings. Another accessory that I think is an absolute must-have is a cuff bracelet. I love cuffs. This one is from the Carolina Herrera Insignia range. Again, it's in a beautiful gold, and I think it's so flattering. So many of you have asked me about this one where I wear it on my videos. I think it's so lovely. My only gripe with this one is that my hand does pop out from here sometimes because it's not kind of the right size, and this one is the smallest size they have. But cuff bracelets, again, are such a statement. If I'm wearing a cuff bracelet, I would usually skip having something on my neck. I would go for earrings and a cuff, and that's it. I think there is such a great piece. They look amazing with like long sleeve stuff. I love layering them over like a long sleeve jumper that's quite fitted, or a long sleeve dress. I think they look really lovely like just on top of the fabric, or they also look really great if you're going to have kind of bare wrists. So for example, with this shirt, I think it would look really cool because my hand is bare, and it definitely makes a statement and dresses an outfit up a lot. This one, because it's such a statement, I think if you're going to wear it during the daytime, I would keep everything else really, really basic, or I would just not wear anything else at all. And for evening with like earrings, it can look really, really lovely as well. And like I said, I think it definitely makes a statement. I wouldn't wear this with like loose stuff that you can't kind of put it over the top because it would hide if you've got long sleeves. But I think it looks amazing, like I said, over a jumper, or actually if you're going to have bare skin. Moving now on to another accessory that I think is an absolute must is a pair of sunglasses. If you're going to only invest in one pair, I would say go for a designer pair and go for something that's going to be quite classic, so you're not going to get bored of the silhouette. If you have a sort of more elongated and pear-shaped face like mine, I would say cat eyes definitely balance you out because this bit is a bit wider than this bit, so it's nice to have the cat eyes sort of balance you out. Whereas if you've got more of a squarish shape, you might want to go for something that is also cat eye because it's also going to make your face look a little bit thinner here and a little bit broader here. If you have a more rounded shape, even square sunglasses can look really good, but round ones actually make your face look rounded. So be careful with your face shape. Do try on a few different options and see what you look better in. These ones from Chanel are an absolute classic. They're in this tortoise shell, and I love this kind of brown finish. They've got the crystals down here, but you could also have them plain. That's just based on choice. But yeah, I would go for a very, very classic finish, either black or brown, so that you can pair it with most things in your wardrobe. Moving now on to handbags. I think if you're only going to have two handbags, then I would invest in one large one and one small one. So the small one, I have this Gucci padlock bag, which is an absolute favorite of mine. I've worn it so, so much. And I think it's a great piece because you can definitely dress it up for the evening, wear it over one shoulder, or even tuck in the chain and carry it as a clutch. And for the daytime, you can definitely wear it crossbody because this is long enough unless you're very, very tall. And so you can literally wear it daytime, evening. I wear it when I go traveling, I wear it in the evening, so it's a great bag to go on holiday with. And I love the fact that it has gold accessories because obviously I love the gold accents on the bag, and it goes very much with my style, but obviously, you know, opt for silver if you prefer that. But I would say go for like classic shades and something that's going to go with most things in your wardrobe. This one has a pop of color with the gold up here, and I think that's quite nice because it's not too much gold that you can't wear it during the daytime, but at the same time it does have that kind of more glamorous aspect to it, so you can wear it in the evening. This is just a very neutral beige, so it goes with everything. It does have a bit of a pop of color here with the pink, but it's nothing too dramatic that would make it kind of clash even if you were wearing it with red, for example. So I think having a small bag with like a chain is really great. I love crossbody bags for the daytime. I think they look great, although I would say I would never pair a crossbody bag if you're going to be wearing a belt, especially a high-waisted belt. I think it looks too busy, so I prefer to wear it with like kind of a very plain outfit, especially that's plain on the top. I love it with jeans. I love it with like a shirt or a t-shirt and a pair of jeans or a pair of trousers. I think it looks really good. But if you're going to be wearing a belt or if you're going to be wearing a long necklace, I think a crossbody bag just looks too busy, especially this one that has sort of a gold chain. I think it's just a little bit too much. And also with like a blazer that has maybe gold buttons, I think it also can look a little bit too much. So just be careful, like I said, of trying to add too many accessories all at once. For my next category of bags, I think a top handle bag is a great option. I think these look so elegant on the crook of your arm, and they're also so versatile. You can wear these to the office, you can wear these if you're going shopping. They're a larger bag, so you can fit in quite a lot, and they're very, very good for traveling. Again, I would go for quite a neutral color so that they kind of go with everything. This one is the LV Capuchins bag, and it goes with most stuff in my wardrobe, but you can also go for a black or a gray that would also kind of suit most clothes. And again, you can wear it from like most occasions. You can wear it in a more casual way, but you can also wear it to the office. I think, like I said, they look so elegant and they go with most stuff. These kind of bags I wouldn't wear in the evening. That's the only time I wouldn't wear them, but I think you can pair them with absolutely anything because they're not kind of interfering with your outfit. So even if you've got quite a busy outfit going on, they can look really, really good. Moving now finally onto shoes. I'm going to show you 4 kinds of shoes that I think you should all have. I'm going to show you the ones I have, but obviously there's lots of different options, kind of high street, high end, whatever you prefer. And my first is a set of stiletto pumps with a pointy heel and ideally in kind of a sparkly sort of shade. I think these ones are super versatile. You can wear them to go out for dinner in the evening. You can pair them with jeans and make it more casual. I wouldn't wear it in the daytime, but I think for the evening with jeans they can look very kind of night out with the girls, but you can also kind of wear them for a party or a more formal function, for a wedding. You can actually get a lot of wear out of these, so I think the sparkle can definitely make a very simple outfit look evening appropriate. So I think it's nice to have one of those. The pointy toe is super elongating, so if you cannot wear very, very high heels like me, I think this is a great option because it does make your legs look longer. The thin heel is also a good idea when it's not going to be a very high heel because it makes your body look a bit more slender, so I think it's a great option. These ones are from Jimmy Choo. It's their Romy 85, and yeah, they don't have a very high heel, so they're pretty comfortable. You can definitely go for high heels, of course, but I can't walk in very high heels, so these are a very, very nice option. I think the sparkle, like I said, if you pair them with like a pair of jeans and a t-shirt and a blazer, it can instantly make it an evening outfit, and then you pair it with flats and you're ready for the day. And also with like obviously a party outfit, it can look amazing. I really like these with like palazzo pants as well, only with the little tip showing. I think they look so lovely. I love kind of pointy shoes with that. I think they look very, very flattering on most body types. My other option for heels are these kind of heels, so the ones that are sort of tied up at your ankle. These kind of heels are very comfortable to walk in, and they're great for when you're going to have a long night or if you want to wear them during the daytime. They're very flattering on most people, but if you do have kind of, if you're heavier on the bottom, I would say maybe these are not the most flattering because they do kind of compress your ankle and they can make your leg look a little bit larger. If you do have longer legs, then I think these could definitely look very, very good. They're very comfortable, like I said, because they do hold you quite well, like they hold your foot pretty well, so it's really easy to walk in them. These ones are from AQUAZZURA, which are super comfortable. For these, I could say that because they're quite comfortable, you can go for a higher heel than this. I opted for the 7cm heel, but you can definitely go higher than these. These ones are in suede, which is a really good option to have them because you can wear them in the daytime and in the evening, and they look good both ways. Like I've worn these with jeans in the daytime and a kind of a blazer and a shirt, or just like, you know, a pair of trousers, and they look great. great, but they also look amazing in the evening with like a short dress. I think with a mini dress, these kind of shoes that go all the way up to your ankle are really, really good. The only way I don't like these kind of shoes is if you're wearing a knee length dress or something that's kind of a midi length. I think they sort of cut too close to each other. If your dress is cutting at your knees and then the shoes are kind of cutting at your ankles, there's too little space in between, so they can make your legs look a little bit shorter. So I think for a mini dress or shorts, these look better, or for kind of trousers. These ones, like I said, are super comfortable. I think the tie detail adds a lot of interest to the shoe, so even if they're kind of plain suede, it can make them quite a statement piece. Moving now on to my next category are flats. I think flats are an absolute must-have, and flats have become so fancy that you can actually wear them in the evening right now. I think opting for a pair in leather that's got kind of quite a thin point at the front, either if you're going for something more squared like this, which is a bit more comfortable, or a real pointy toe, I think those definitely make your feet look a little bit more kind of slender and your legs look a little slender, so I think those are a better option than going for something that's very rounded at the front, which can make you look kind of shorter and a little bit wider on your legs. These ones are from Vivier. Again, I took them in a really neutral color because that goes with most stuff. I think for flats, if they're sort of this kind of shape, you can definitely pull them off with a dress, although again, I would say something that doesn't cut at the knee or at a midi length. I prefer these with something that's either kind of short above the knee, or with trousers they look great. I think they definitely look good with something that's sort of ankle length or below, or with something that's very short. And yeah, I really love these. I think a thin leather makes them very nice to wear them both day and evening. You do get some beautiful ones in satin now to wear in the evening, and you also have really kind of casual ones to wear in the daytime, but I would say suede or leather are a good option to kind of match them up with most stuff. And finally, I have a pair of ankle length boots. I think these are so versatile. They look amazing with sort of culotte trousers. They look great with jeans, great with leather trousers, and they even look good with short dresses. Again, because they cut at the ankle, I wouldn't wear them with something that was sort of knee length, but anything that's sort of a bit longer or that is shorter would definitely look good with these. These ones are not too rounded at the front, but they're also not too pointy. I don't actually like boots that are too pointy, but also if they're very rounded, again, they can make you look a little bit wider. These ones have a chunky heel, which make them really comfortable to walk during the daytime. I don't like boots that are kind of sock style boots. I think those can be very unflattering on some body types, so I prefer these ones that are kind of tapered on the top, but they're still a little bit loose. They make your legs look a lot thinner. And again, suede is a very good option because they're very comfortable, but leather can look really good as well. If you're pairing these with jeans or leather trousers that are more fitted, like skinny fit, I think they look great kind of outside, but if you're going to wear it with a more straight leg jean, you can definitely pull that over the top of the boot, and it looks very, very flattering. If you're going to wear it with dresses, like I said, a mini dress would look best. You can wear with tights, without tights, and they look amazing, because if you're going to be quite short on the dress, it doesn't make it awkward if they kind of cut at the ankle, and they do look very good. I think it can definitely make something a little bit more edgy, like if you're wearing it with a dress, and you can definitely pull them off in the evening because they do have a bit of a heel. So I think they're a great piece to have in your wardrobe, a real staple, and I've paired them with loads of things and they're very, very versatile. Okay, well that's everything from me, guys. I hope you enjoyed this accessorizing videos. I've showed you a few options of how to style this stuff. I've given you kind of my favorite options, but obviously I will leave links below, and if I can't find the exact same items, I will try and link others that are similar. I do hope you have enjoyed this video, and I will see you in my next one. Thank you so much for watching. Bye!